hello guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's your boy Prox. اليوم غادي ندوي على الباج ديال بري سيزون اللي هو الباج 11.23 اللي I think it's really gonna change the game and make it really more fun. تعجبني الصراحه باج ديال البري سيزون حيت كيبدلوا بزاف الجو وترجع like really entertaining. So let's start this. What about this? Probably useless. Okay, objective bounties. Okay, objective bounties. Let's see. Baron Elder Dragon 500 gold, Drax 400 gold, other turret 250, 400 gold, 400 gold. Okay, so basically objective bounties هم بحال قلتي دوك الشات داون bounties اللي تيكونوا فاش تيكون enemy team ولا انت اللي تأهد على الاذرز كيطلع لك شات داون وإلا قتلتي داك الممبر كتاخذ فيه داك شات دون جولد. Basically what they want to do with the same thing غير هو باغي يديروا objectives. I am not sure about this change. This could make the game really unplayable صراحة. Just sometimes you're behind only by a small bit, and if you take مثلا 500 gold ولا 250 ولا حتى 400 في one tower, it's really big. So yeah. Start split evenly amongst all 5 team members. Yeah, and that's really good actually. I don't know how it's gonna make the game, if balanced or unbalanced, but I'm not sure about this change. I wouldn't keep it صراحة. I really wouldn't keep it. I think it's too much game changing. Like to have bounties on objectives is just sometimes you win games عندك scenarios بحال دابا في solo queue like في elo for example like غادي تكون رابح game right مثلا رابح ميد رابح بوت رابح في الجنجل but like your top is losing حيت he's playing something like Shen you know وشين cannot really split مثلا إلا كان ضده شي تريندا or something like this. So Trinda is probably gonna keep pushing top. Until the only way you can win the game is not to counter Trinda top, is just to keep grouping and killing the 4 other mates. So if you're ahead early to mid game, and let's say Trinda's team is behind, but Trinda is okay in his game. Like he has a good farm, he has a good everything, but still his team gold is behind. So they're gonna have objective bounties. So basically Trinda إلا بقى keep push it top is gonna take objective bounties on this, objective bounty on this, and no one can really stop him. And this can really put the game back in their favor. هادشي علاش I don't want this objective bounty to stay. I think it could really change a lot. Yeah. They just wanna make game longer actually. حيت غادي تكون رابح يطلع objective bounty, they're gonna take it. It's gonna be even again. And so on. فهمتي غتبقى بحال هكا الجو وغتبقى طوال الجيمز. Okay, anyway let's move on. Jungle changes. Okay, صراحة هادي هي most fun و interesting part اللي كاينة في الجو هما 2 drakes اللي غيتزادو. عندك كيمتك دراك و كاين هاكستك دراك. Okay, which one كنت سمعت واحد فيهم هو ديال TPs. I think it's the second one. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna start with this one. كيمتك دراك buff. Grants up to 5% bonus damage per stack against enemies with 340 up to 1020. More current health than you. Chemtech Dragon Soul. When a team obtains the Chemtech Dragon Soul, they receive a buff that grants them a brief second life upon their next death. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. ولكن basically السول ديال هاد دريك غترجعك بحال الباسيف ديال ساين. Like, wait a second. Actually, what about ساين? So ساين دابا إلا مات غيموت غيطلع عليه باسيف ديال دريك. ومشكل في باسيف ديال دريك you can use abilities. You can use abilities. So غيطلع لك باسيف ديال دريك غتكون زومبي وغتستعمل abilities and then you're gonna die again and respawn as passive ديال sign. So basically you have two passives. You have to kill sign 3 times. Fun. Okay, that's the first drake. Second drake grants 5 ability haste and 5% attack speed per stack. ديجا هاد الباف I like it صراحة. I think CDR is really underrated في الجيم. I think it's really good on a lot of champions. Like حتى ADCs, MF, Ezreal, etc. They really like Varus, Ashe. They really like ability haste and attack speed on them. So I think it's really good mix. قليل items اللي فيهم attack speed and ability haste. والsoul when a team obtains the Hextech Dragon Soul, they gain a chain lightning slow on their next basic attack or ability that distributes 75 true damage based on champions level 1 to 18, bounces through 3 additional targets and slows. Okay, this is basically بحال passive Infernal Drake غير هو you can use it on 3 targets. And even slows units. Okay. سو بحال ستاتيك شيف، ما عرفتش كتعقلوا على ستاتيك شيف ايتم اللي كان القديم. كان كيداماجي بواحد اللايتنين اون زون. سو اتس كان ذا سيم ثينغ، غير هو هذا هيز غانا سلو اون بلس. اوكي وفي الريفت بيرز اوف هكس جاز اوكي اون بلس التيم ديال هاد الدريك في الماب غادي يكونوا تيليبورتس محطوطين اي ثينك في جهه الانترنس ديال البيز ديالك. من البيز كتريبورتي حتى الكامبس ديال الجنجل something like this. I mean it's not bad. هما اصلا كيبانوا هنايا like this one here, then you have this one here, and then هذا from هنا to هنا، هذا from هنا to هنا. المهم it's not bad actually. It can save up time. It's gonna make jungle clear faster and to gank you actually even faster. On cloud مبقاش ability haste, so let 3.5% out of combat movement speed and 3.5% slow resistance. Okay. Rift. Further you don't have 3.5% reduced health, grants 80% reduced XP and has been slightly reduced in size from its lower value. Okay, so نرفعو I think scuttle باش ميوليش as important as it was before. حيت most of the times الجنجل اللي كياخد double scuttle كيقدر يسنوبولي his lead. Okay, we have some mage items. I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I'm gonna go through the important ones. Okay, last chapter, Kindle Gem, Amplifying Tome, 70 ability power. Safeguard reducing incoming champion damage by 75%. Safeguard persists for 1 for 5 seconds after taking champion damage. Okay, this kind of like a Banshee, but you still take damage. Actually, it just reduces the damage. Yeah, I think people are gonna go this item. يكون عندهم kinda hard lean phases. Yeah, you would rather now go this than go Zonia's. Zonia's kinda loses value إلا خديتها first item in some matchups, but this could be good. Gives you 70 AP, 250 health, and 20 CTR. I mean, mana feels good on some champions. Even Shroud. Thank you supports. Felt to one magic. Look at the Iron Solari. Which was so this is support item, which was a purely defensive tool, and another mythic for those who want to focus more on engaging offensively instead of relying on Locust anti-burst. The armor. Okay, so you get CDR, you get health, you get armor, you get magic resist. Yeah, this is a pretty good item for support. Let's see. After immobilizing champions or being immobilized, cause the target and all nearby enemies to repent, increasing the damage they take by 12% for 5 seconds. Ooh, this is actually interesting. I can see this on Leon and Rakan. What is repent though? Sarhaj. Anyways, grants all other legendary items 5 armor for magic resist. Okay. Axiom Arc. Okay, this is a good item. Prior to the Youmuu's Ghostblade buffs in patch 11.17, there weren't many options for assassins to pick up ability haste. Axiom Arc is a new legendary item designed to be the ability haste pickup while also allowing ability focused assassins to snowball a lead. Total cost 3000 gold, Serrated Dirk, Cauliflower Armor 800 gold, 55 attack damage, 25 CDR, and 10 lethality. Okay, and whenever an enemy champion does within 3 seconds after you damage them, refund 25% of your regiment's slow cooldown. Okay, I can see a lot of champions playing this. بحال Kiana, Zed, they can really benefit from this. Oh, for ADCs, I think MF, this could be really good on MF. Had before you would go Youmuu's. I think now you can maybe opt for this. I still think Youmuu is a good option, but I still need to try this one. I don't think I would go this one first. I wouldn't rush this one first item. Had you don't really rely on your ult early game. ولكن maybe transitioning from 2 to 3 items, I can actually take this item. And for mid game, you kinda use your ult a lot faster for Drex and objectives. So yeah, need to try this one on MF. I think Ashe or Varus could be really good with this item as well. If you play Ashe with the CDR build, I think this could be good. Varus as well, Lethality Varus. This could be good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Shadow Flame, offensive options for mages have been quite narrow, especially for those who want legendary items. Simply do more damage. Shadow Flame should let you blow up your opponents and will be extra spicy against those who stop your damage with shields on shields on shields. Hextech, gold 100 AP, 200 HP. Damage champions benefits from 10-20 magic penetration based on the target's current health. Damage champions benefits from 10-20 magic penetration based on the target's current health. Okay. Maximum value at 1000 or less health. Minimum value at 2.5 or more health. Because the maximum magic penetration that goes affected by shields. Okay, so same as before, I think the items might be dash early. I see it more as a second or third item. Like it's like a scaling item with the magic pen. Oh, it also depends on who you're playing against, because you get your maximum value at 1k. Yeah, from the target's current health. So minimum value at 2.5. Okay, so if you're playing against tanks, you probably don't want to take this, but if you're playing against squishes, I think it could be a really good item. And it's also good against against champions that have shields, tons of shields, Lulu, Janna, Karma, etc. Okay, this is kinda the last item, I think. Winter's Approach, tanks who need mana can really struggle during team fights as they slowly grind through their mana bars. Let the spell spamming commence. Tier, Kindle Gem, Ruby Crystal, 1k gold, gain bonus health equal to 8% mana. Okay, strike a target ability or the attach to consume a charge and gain 3 bonus mana, double if the target is a champion. Get some mana at which point this item transforms into Fimble Winter. Okay, so you stack it, basically like a new money immune for tanks. This item requires health, okay, Everlasting. Slow in, melee only. Okay, or immobilizing an enemy champion, consumes 3% of current mana, grants a shield for 3 seconds. Absorbing 100-200% current mana damage. The shield is increased by 80% if more than one enemy is nearby. Okay, so not only your tank, but now you have self-shield. I think hence the Shadow Flame item. I guess you have a shielding item, you have anti-shield item for mages, and the shield item for tanks. I can see maybe champions like Ornn building this. Tanks like Ornn. I'm not sure who else, maybe Cyan. Even though Ornn doesn't really need mana. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think that tanks need mana anyways. I think, yeah, I mean, you get 400 health, 400 mana, 15 CDR. I mean, you get no stats basically, like you get no armor nor magic resist. I don't know if this is a good item, and it's 2.6k. Like, if you build this first, you're fucked. I don't think you should build this first. You're just gonna have 0 resistances. You're gonna be melted as a tank. Yeah, I mean, should wait to see how this item plays out صراحة. مئة ساعة, I don't think it's a good item. Okay, Bami updated. Now the executes meaning they will be killed by one more tick of Immolite. Okay. First Fire Gauntlet. Basic attacks creature force field from for a second. This 20, 200 magic damage all enemies in the area. Enemies that move across the field are slowed. Okay. مش بتلاقي ما grand chose. Chem Tank. Immolate effect often feels more like a recommend for jungle clear rather than the interesting passive or shifting the items far into one big explosion. We should make it the go-to option for gankers and initiators that just gotta go fast. Okay, so this is more item for gank than item for clearing jungle though. I still think champions like Hecarim could benefit from this, even though Hecarim AD build is usually better. Moving and dealing damage fills up the chem tank as another section. Yeah, I mean, I think Hecarim could be good on this item, although I'm not sure about the rest of his build. Impose each of your... I mean, it's like a dead man's plate, Tabala. Yeah, I feel like we'll have Halshi dead man's plate, oddly them. Yeah, it's kind of dead man's plate, basically. Okay, not much changed in Aegis. Not much change in Abyssal Mask, no result as they are. Force of Nature, more magic resist. And they have a new passive, well, that's a stat of Steadfast, check 20% reduced magic damage and get 10% increase move speed. Okay, more mobility on the item, it's good. Knight's Vow. Nothing interesting. More directive percent of damage they take. GU and heal 8% of the damage deals champions. Oh, that's not bad. Here they have less than 30% and 20% of damage they take. Okay, that's actually not bad. Now they are redirecting the damage they take to you. I mean, it's what happened before, ولكن دابا you have 8% كتشيل 8% of the damage اللي هو كيدير enemy champions. So that's not bad. ولكن عنده أقل من 30% you're gonna get 20% of the damage he takes. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, just gold changes. Old mage items getting some changes. Just some nerfs and buffs. Okay, nothing too interesting. Now Archangel gives health, okay. Mana. Okay. Cosmic Drive. The Magic Champion reduces separate attacks. Our spells grants 20% more speed. Okay, so this is basically like phase rush now. Okay. So Cosmic Drive can كيتخدى mostly second or third. Now it could be taken first ولا second. You don't need 160 AP to build it. That's true. So did they change? No, also applies hyper shot to shot enemy. 50 health. Okay, they give it more health, more AP, and more CDR. Actually, less AP and more CDR. Voice staff, nothing interesting. Thoron ring, killing you to so 6 mana. Restore open 75 mana every second. Oh, okay. Damage and AP chamber is this amount to 125 mana every second for 10 seconds. If you can't gain mana, restore 50% of the value as held instead. Oh, it's actually not bad. Yeah, true. That's actually not bad. Like even champions that بحال I mean, تشحال دي you could take it on Vlad and stuff, but like in the bit feels like it has more value. Like you restore 50% of the value as held. It's not bad at all. And you can play it in a more aggressive way, no? If you do nothing, you get 0.75 mana, and if you aggro enemy, you get 125 mana every second. Okay, lethality items. Okay, it got buffed a bit. Eclipse, nothing interesting صراحة on these other items. Duomo just went from 2.9 to 3k, okay. Just small nerfs. Okay, runes, we've talked about this specifically for ADCs. First strike on Ezreal, we're gonna see it. Omnistone is removed. Augment is reworked. The tempo is kinda reworked. I think it's really broken on a lot of melee champions there, like Singed and Warwick, but it's a good run for Caitlyn so far. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That is it, guys. So yeah, we're gonna move to in-depth analysis with Caitlyn and Ezreal with the Lethal Tempo rune on Caitlyn and First Strike rune on Ezreal. Okay guys, so اللي عنده عليه دابا هو Caitlyn Lethal Tempo. I mean, as we all know, like Lethal Tempo got changed. So دابا it's 15% for melee and 5% for range attack speed for 6 seconds when you attack an enemy champion. وهذا الافكت يتستاكا for like up to 30% for ranged و 90% for melees. احنا غندو mostly على ranged champions اللي هما ADCs, so it's gonna be 30% attack speed on max range. So غنشوف شحال من اوتو اتاك خصك دير باش تستاكي الفول باسيف. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you need 6 auto attacks باش تستاكي الباسيف. When you كتستاكيه you get bonus attack speed and bonus range, which on Caitlyn is really huge هاد الباتش. Like look, 4 5 6, and now you get this awesome range on Caitlyn. sachant que Caitlyn déjà عندها range, big range, so with this passive is gonna be even better to snowball, especially in lane if you can keep those auto attacks. When team fights you just need to keep resetting your passive باش ميمشيش لك. حيت كتشوف هنا الا مشى لك passive ديالك is gonna reset and you don't want that, so you wanna make sure to keep auto attacking and you have a small timer باش ترجع passive ديالك واخا يمشي لك هنا and you're gonna see if you don't attack هنا كيبقى غادي كينزل gradually. So you wanna make sure to keep auto attacking. At least حاول تسيلي غير شي auto of enemies تخرب like this باش يبقى عندك passive. طق. Back to farm. Look for someone to auto. Tuck. And by the way, keep in mind that spells don't work. So if you don't attack and use spells, it's not gonna work. Your passive is gonna go anyways. Look. See? Already counts as auto, gel E, which is good on Caitlyn as well. Just this doesn't count, but again this one counts. So if you use Q, it's not gonna do anything to your passive. Ult, it's not gonna do anything to your passive. But if you attack, it's gonna charge your passive up again, which is what we want. So if you wanna play Caitlyn this patch, make sure to go little tempo Drari. It's like the most optimal thing on her at the moment, which makes a lot of sense for this champion. بحال هاد legit little tempo got reworked only for Caitlyn for ADCs. ما غاديش ندوي على other broken champions اللي ولاو تياخذوا دابا little tempo melee champs بحال Warwick, Singed, etc. They're really broken with little tempo. But for ADCs, mostly Caitlyn is the one that benefits the most from this rune. So make sure to go little tempo. And all runes I go little tempo, presence of mind, because you need that mana. I don't think overheal is that good. Bloodline for lifesteal. I usually go bloodline instead of attack speed. Since you already have enough attack speed now, I think bloodline is always good for that lifesteal late game. Cut down if they have more than 2 or 3 tanks. And coup de grace if they don't have tanks at all and they have only squishies. And for second 3, I usually go sorcery on Caitlyn. I really like Nimbus Cloak with their summoners and absolute focus. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do with second 3. It depends how you want to play the lane. It depends how you want to play the game. If you're looking for scaling, you should go sorcery. Absolute focus gathering storm is the best scaling one. If you want to go for for lane, for example, you're gonna get poked and stuff. You wanna go inspiration, cookies, for example. So yeah, you just need to like adapt على حسب situations basically. Most standard combo of Caitlyn is this one, EQ. Second one is you put W between them, which is EWQ. So you get additional auto. Then you have E flash. You have هاد E flash معطل كتخلي حتى كتخرج له عادي flash. It's mostly to reposition yourself. ولا عندك E flash if you wanna kill him like this for example. Do it really fast. Better to do E flash than flash E, like it's just so much better. حيت E flash ما كتبانش لها الانيميشن خارجة. اما flash E كتبان لها الانيميشن خارجة and he has time to react. But if you do this one is faster, see? Like flash E, E flash. E flash is just so much faster. And you can also do like E flash W like this. Maybe إلا بغى يرجع يضربك اوتو W ديالك غيشدو. Okay guys, so the second thing I want to talk about is Ezreal. وكنظن كلشي عارف بلي ازري ما عندوش really good run اللي كتفتي ليه البلاي ستايل ديالو like for a long time دابا I think best one slash fun اللي كانت على ازري هي كليبتومانسي. وكريبتومانسي كانت كتعطيك فري جولد و اليكسيرز واردز كل مره كتيتير سبيلز اون انيميز and it was really good on Ezreal. So دابا فاش داروا الصراحه هاد الرون جديد ديال فيرست سترايك I was like okay maybe this could work since اصلا ما عندوش really another good rune like Conqueror كتجيني kinda garbage on the champion. Little tempo is not really being played anymore on Ezreal. So I was like okay first strike could be a good option. And what first strike does هي whenever you hit a spell on enemies you get instant 5 gold and then you get 10% extra damage وكيعطيك في الاخر 70% ديال extra damage converted as gold. Okay, so we're gonna see it دابا. I'm gonna use only Q and you're gonna see how much gold I get back. Like only from Q. The more damage you deal, the more gold you're gonna receive. Okay, you get the 5 gold instant ومن بعد after 3 seconds you get the full gold 44. So from one trade I got 50 gold which is like one health potion. It looks زعما small ولكن راه في الجيم it's really big especially في اللين if you keep poking with Ezreal. Like people that play Ezreal know this, like playing Ezreal if you don't land your Qs you just don't play Ezreal, like you have to land your Qs. And basically the more spells you land the more gold you're gonna benefit from. Oh, he even scales well. Like let's say we're gonna land a full combo مثلا level 11 show items. $147 gold. So legit I got 147 gold from landing a full combo. I do this twice and I have a kill. Like I don't think you guys imagine how good this could be. حيتاش really gold is underrated في الجيم and the more gold you get the faster you're gonna be able to build items. Surtout Ezreal usually has cheap items compared to other ADCs like you go Mana Mune and okay Trinity is kind of expensive but if you go I think Divine is less expensive, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna type it. Oh no, it's actually kind of the same. Yeah, it's the same تقريبا. But anyways, you get the point. Like, the more gold you're gonna get, the faster you're gonna be able to build your items, which are usually cheaper than the enemy ADC. Like, if you manage to get 2 items, I'm pretty sure that if you play this rune, you're gonna have your items spike faster than enemy ADC, like 100%. Had you just have more gold. And the extra damage really feels nice as well. So yeah, and over a rune page, I would suggest going first strike into boots. You don't really need anything else beside the boots. I don't think stopwatch is good. Cookies always. You need the poke in your lane and you need the sustain to be able to poke more. And always cosmic insight. It's really good for your summoner cooldown. And secondary, I would probably go precision صراحة حيتاش presence of mind is really good on Ezreal حيت كترجع لك mana and bloodline for lifesteal bad في الجيم and attack speed damage and armor always. Of course إذا كان عندك AP champion في البوت check MR. So yeah, that's basically it. Kinda a lot of damage. I think خديت 170 gold. I didn't see. I'm gonna try it again. استنى ترجع لي الرون. You get just a small cooldown. It's like a 10 to 15 seconds cooldown in your rune. It's not even that much. Okay. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Okay, تقريبا 200 gold on this and I'm only level 11. Okay, let's see if we get more items now. Serial da. Let's see level 16. Let's go Hydra. Okay, we have 5 items, we're level 16 now. Let's see what a full combo does. Okay, so I got, what the fuck? I got 375 gold from full combo. Well, this is a bit more than a full combo, honestly. I don't think you'll be able to land all of this in a team fight. So let's do something more realistic. Under Alt, Q, W, E, auto. Okay, how much do we get here? 221. Okay, that's pretty much realistic. Yeah, I think that's still really, really good. Like imagine you can do this, especially with Ezreal late game, mid to late game, you get really low cooldown, so you can pretty much spam your ult a lot of times. And your other spells وقت ترجع لك Rune like 15 seconds, you can keep doing this again. Yeah, I think that's really good on Ezreal right now. It's probably the best run on him. So yeah, that's it guys.